We are live on YouTube for the second time today. We are live. Some people wanted me to go live tonight, so I'm live. We have John Martin's RC with us and Brad Kalman. How are you guys doing tonight?
Not too bad, Frank.
Nope. My audio was on. Oops. Newbie mistake. My bad.
It happens to the best of us.
So it was fun today, but darn, my computer crashed, or the software crashed more than anything, OBS. 2 times during the stream, I saw a warning that memory was low, but I guess it was my fault. I left the PC on all day with the same layout and all the things. So I guess buffering and all that, it crashed. So I won't do that mistake again. But how did you guys like the show?
It was fun time. You know, I didn't get any answers right.
But hey, it's participating and having fun. That's what everything counts. So,
even though Aaron dicked me, and I said that to him, and he laughed.
Kevin Gibbs says it was a great time. Cool. Thanks, Kevin. Setting up the window here.
Did you see he's getting ripped off?
Who's getting ripped off?
Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
They're making that scam.
Yeah. On YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah, I'm almost surprised you didn't mention anything that. Almost surprised you didn't mention anything about it today.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, just to.
I left him a couple of messages about it.
So if any of you wants to jump into this live stream, just send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to send you a link for you guys to join in. And like that, you can actually talk to us and have fun. Let's fill this thing with a whole bunch of Brady Bunch pictures.
Yeah, like last week.
Yeah. Well, Thursday night is always a little bit busier than today.
I think personally, I think that was the Thursday that you had the most people on the video ever, Frank.
Well, it's not bad.
Might have been.
Hey, Fern Solo, how you doing? Long time no chat.
Looks like we're not going to get our European brethren.
Oh, they're all sleeping. Was that John?
I said, who knows? You know, it's nice day depending on where you were.
Mm-hmm.
I know I spent pretty much all day outside myself. So
it's finally getting warm, but it's still raining too much.
Hey, Eric, how are you doing? Mets RC, how are you?
I did need to ask John something. Are you worried you're going to get that flooding that is happening in the central part of the state?
That's all. It's all north of me.
You don't think any of that water could still run in some tributaries, flood places all over Michigan?
It might, but you know, we already got enough of our own flooding down here going on.
Yeah.
But them dams burst and we're pretty good.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, we had 2 dams burst. Or actually 3 dams.
I heard 2
last night.
I didn't know there was a third one. I didn't hear that
in the news.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, we had dams fail. Yeah. Well, it kind of happens when you get 7 to 10 inches of rain in a 24-hour time span.
Oh yeah.
As you're surrounded by all lakes.
Oh, it's been nice here, so
yeah. Well, it's been nice here too, but I'm just saying, last 2-3 days it's been real wet and rainy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They said it was going to come out down. It said in short period of time was going to be 2.5 inches in less than an hour. That's how bad some of the rain was down even in Ohio.
Yeah.
So
Might be.
for some people that know me on Facebook or follow me on Facebook, all weekend we actually, me and my wife and my son, actually built a garden box. So we trimmed the grass and then filled it up with stone. And then this is where the patio stones were going. I wanted 16 by 16, but I ended up only having 16 by 2 feet. So we put it all there. My wife wanted to make sure that the ground dirt was going to go there. So those are garden box that we're building. So these are the old ones. And I know this has nothing to do with RC, but it was hard work and it turned out very good. So my son was drilling for the first time. He did pretty good. Learning how to drill. There's a couple videos. There's me faking that I'm drilling.
I was going to say, you're going the wrong way there, Frank.
Who's the other guy?
Kid genius at work. That was a cool picture. So again, my son took out the screws here. So that's one day's work. Put the tiles, the patio stone in, and then did this. The reason we got dirt there is that if we fill up with water and it goes all the way down, the earth has somewhere to go and it's actually breathing better. So, and the next morning, yeah, go ahead.
You're going to put down the weed guard there?
Yep, we actually put black stuff all the way around. It's actually a membrane.
Okay.
So that water and all that will not go against the wood because this is pressure treated wood. If you do a garden, you're not supposed to use pressure treated wood, but we put a waterproof membrane around it. So, but this is for salad and other little herbs. So this could be kind of cool. And then on top there, that's where we did a bunch of other stuff today. We planted everything. So, but that's the end of the 2 days. So took a lot of dirt. Ended up very good. So
You should
that's quite a few bags.
Oh yeah.
You should do a bridge that gaps it for crawling.
There you go. Do a bridge.
Do a bridge that can be removed. It goes over the garden
and we'll call it the Brad Kalman Bridge. That was your idea.
Yeah, but I could see you using it for crawling.
Now, how do you think my wife is going to be happy or sad as soon as she sees the RC truck into the garden going around and across the bridge? How do you think she's going to be happy?
It'll be a temporary thing, something you could remove with boards.
Mm-hmm.
I got an idea.
Uh-oh.
You set up a ramp and try to clear it.
Yeah, true.
Oh, then you do speed. Yeah, well, that means you'll be jumping it.
and hit a tomato on the way through.
Yeah, and it'll go splat all over the RC.
Hey, you're just trying to cut it off, man. You know, you gotta make the salad somehow.
Yeah.
Your wife would kill you.
So did you try to do any speed runs?
Yes, I did.
How'd it go?
Yeah, I bought a whole bunch of gears and went through a whole bunch of gears, and I finally starting to hone in on what I want, and I got up to almost close to 43 miles an hour.
Okay. That's pretty good.
So I'm just putting in a battery extender so I can put in bigger batteries into it.
Cool.
Notice something. I gotta adjust my toe in the front. I'm kind of wearing out the outside edge of the front tires.
Oh, really? But those are pretty.
Yeah.
They're pretty nice and thick, anyways. Those are the dragster one you put on there, or?
Yeah, I'm saying the front ones, little thin Hoosier ones.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of wearing the outside of the bead out. So I got to figure that out.
And you don't want to blow up while you're going 43 miles an hour.
Now, how's your toe? Do you have a toe in on that, or toe out, or camber in, camber out?
I got it set to 0.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be set to 0.
So I'm like I said, I gotta go through it. I gotta check it. You know.
Yeah, usually your front wheels are set at 0, camber and toe, and it's your rear that is usually towed in.
Yeah,
So
the rear is always naturally towed in.
yeah,
As I said, that flexes out as you power it, but you got to make sure you got it this way. The camber.
I was taught you want 0 all the way around.
nope. In the rear, it's always towed in.
The rear's towed in because that's just naturally how they're built. And you want it with the weight. When you put pressure down on it, that's when you want the tires flat. You want them to be a little leaning. Because, like I said, because naturally when you punch it, it's going to squat down a little bit in the rear, and that's when you want to get the constant tire pressure and patch.
Yep. Oh,
How many people are in the room?
see you later, Fern Solo. Fern Solo, he says he has to go.
Different.
Got to go to work. What was that? Everybody's in confinement. No, just kidding. Some people do work. I actually do work also here at home. See you later. Thanks for dropping in. RC tractors. I was thinking of building an RC tractor. It's pretty easily done. That is a project I'd like to build. I know there's some out there that do have those green RCs that you can buy at some farm places, but converting them to RC might be difficult, and the scale is too small. So I don't know. But an RC tractor.
Does anybody make one? Even or even
My
a kit?
Tamaya had a tumble bull or something like that, and they had another one that was green and white, I think.
Yeah, they do a lot of wheelies and all that.
Yeah.
But I mean, a scale tractor, that would be cool to actually build. So
There you go. You can drive that around the garden, cultivating.
that's true.
Get some excavators and bulldozers, right?
No, that would be leveling it off and putting the dirt into it.
Yeah. But
Cranes.
building a tractor with a power takeoff on it that would actually be a working power takeoff, like the real tractors, that'd be cool. Having that'd be real cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
That'd almost be
Steve.
like a mechanic. They would almost have to be a mechanical ESC for that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, mechanical. Yeah, well, no, I mean it would be a motor. It would be a separate motor, because usually you can actually. It sometimes works on the motor, but it's the more rev you give on your engine, you put your tractor neutral. It's like having a 2 transmission. Put your
Yeah.
tractor neutral, and then you can actually just turn it, and it can actually turn, or you have it working while you're going forward. But it's kind of cool having that. But to build one in RC, you would need a second motor.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I thought maybe. You
Or either that or a dig.
I thought maybe you could put just a direct drive from the motor up front and to a differential.
you could.
I mean, like a shaft directly to the rear from the motor.
Kevin Gibbs says there's a German model out, hobby grade, $sign, $sign.
Yeah.
So
You know what, Steve?
You also could get one of those steam models and make one that way.
Okay. Yeah.
I've seen someone mess with those. I'm like, it could be so easy to put servos on it somewhere to actually make it run without a radio. If you know how to use steam, you'd have to get a little boiler going in it. You'd have to have a boiler that actually works, and you'd have to keep an eye on it because it will explode on you like a light bulb battery.
Well, when you look at a tractor, the way the cab is made at the back, it's pretty simple. Like I started drawing one up the other day, and if you use a Wraith axle at the back, you're going to be much wider. You can use big tires, those one that the mud truck actually have. you can actually use those for the rear. You use an SCX10 axle for the front, and you're going to have much narrower axle at the front. And then you can actually build like a John Deere. It's just like a round hub, round cap, not cab, but a hood over the motor at the front. And then you have a big giant cab at the back. That's where people sit. It's pretty easy to make that out of the styrene.
You could also make some ballast. Get someone to make ballast tires for it, like they do in real life. They have ballast tires in them. And you can unload them. You can thicken them. You can make them tight, thicker or lower. Lower the pressure and everything in it, depending on the surface you're driving on.
Yeah. Kevin Gibbs says there is a RC tractor group out there. It was probably on Facebook.
And then you, Frank, would start pulling.
Oh yeah.
Tractor pulls.
Well, yeah, that's probably what most people do with them anyway, is probably build them into pullers.
Yeah. True.
Those tires are very thick, especially when they have ballast in them.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty much puncture resistant.
Oh yeah.
Because the hide is thick, and you got the ballast in there. I think they're a 3-ply tire, actually.
Yeah. Hey Eric, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. A newfound drone production. I didn't even see him say hi. Hey, how you doing? Barbecues in the house. Hello, everyone. So I have no topic at all today other than saying it was a great show. Had a lot of fun this afternoon with Aaron from RC Sparks. So, and thank you for all the people that gave Super Chat. That was kind of cool. Thank you very much.
Even John gave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figure what the heck. Let's get this Zoom going for another year here.
Yeah, get the ball rolling.
So, who else is in the room there that you can get on video?
Not sure. So Brad, you almost got that Tamaya there at the end. It's just you just didn't put that 2 at the end of it.
I put it after it. I said Juggernaut, and then I put 1, and I put 1, and then I put 2 later.
I know you just put 2. That's not the name of it. The name is Juggernaut 2.
Yeah, but you was trying to say Juggernaut and then the number 2 afterwards. I'm sorry, that's how it worked. I had to be quick. And he dicked me on it, and I told him that, and it made me mad.
It's all fun. and then in the chat, Steve OD was picking on you because of the lag. He was just trying to get you going and get you and like get you mad and get you pissed in the chat. So I was there watching the chat go by, and I go, "Oh, he's trying to pick on him, and it's working because you were getting mad." It was funny. Kevin Gibbs, Mad Brad. You know what they say when people pick on you, Brad, eh?
What? That they like me? That'd be only, that's it. Yeah, but I'd rather have a woman doing it.
That's true. That's true.
Well, you were whining.
What?
Be a woman, weren't you? You're whining enough to be a woman, weren't you? Just pick it on you.
No.
Come on, Frank. You want to laugh?
I was picking on you how you were drag racing the other day.
Oh yeah.
I picked on John how he was drag racing. He was actually, his vehicle swerved right into the other guy's vehicle. I go,
he was way ahead of me. He was.
It doesn't matter.
Way ahead of me.
It still looked like you could have pit maneuvered him.
Yeah, he was already 3-4 foot in front of me by that point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's when I determined I needed more gearing.
Hey, Tyler,
Yeah,
how
but
you
I thought
doing?
you were trying to pit manure him.
Oh,
Barbecue says drunk drag racing.
Yeah, John was drunk drag racing, that's for sure.
oh yeah.
Eric says he broke new axles. You broke new axles on what? Jumping too high? Jumping too much?
I was just watching a video today about some guy who was taking a lot of getting a lot of racing parts for TTO1.
Oh
He's
yeah.
getting red and blue aluminum from racing onto the vehicle. You had these had the in the back. He had these CVDs, the ones that have two parts to them in the back,
Okay.
and they were red. And they had blue shocks. It was the cacophony of color.
Oh, what the heck? I got black, I got red, I got green, I got white.
I mean, these are all aluminum parts too. You know what? I saw RC Kicks putting together the Tomahawk. Do you know that frame is all metal, and then the suspension parts are all metal, and they all hooked into it. People said I would never have metal things. That's how the kit was made. But the system, the whole kit was metal, so if something happens, it's really not gonna. I don't know how. It's gonna bend somewhere, but it's not. But it's all gonna survive some bending because they're both metal.
Went to Element RC to actually see the website, and all of a sudden, poof! This popped up right on me. Driving to Spring event by Trail Walker for $4.99. Just add it
Both
to
of them
your
for
cart.
$4.99.
Yeah, you can have 2 trucks for $4.99.
That's cheap.
They're trying to do a blowout.
So here with Kia, buy 2 for such and such a number.
So they do have the new Enduro Trail Runner kit.
There it is. I think it's the best looking vehicle they have.
Yep. Body looks very good.
I bet it's just as capable as the other one.
Yep.
And it has 1.55 rims on it, and it has really balloony tires. Look at the size of those sidewalls.
Yeah. I see a front view of it.
There's a
Not
lot of new.
too happy of the clearance. I'm not too happy of the clearance, but it does look good. But when you compare this to a new one or a real one, I gather that these are big tires if you compare it to 1/10. So they are big, but this just looks very high to me. So you do lose a lot of clearance, but it's true to the truck. That's what's nice.
What size of them tires?
You'd have to It's 1.55. Those are the rims.
Yeah, but sidewalls are big. Tires are big.
And the tread pattern's nice on that.
Yep.
You know what? You just have to get the clearance you want. You just have to put the tires in a different position when you go climbing. That's all you have to do.
Could.
And then the independent suspension will go just as high.
That's pretty nice that their kit comes with 1.55 beat lock wheels, which is good.
So definitely far from cheater tires, cheater rims.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a thicker sidewall on any of the rock crawler tires before.
Mm-hmm.
Those will definitely contour over a rock really good.
Yeah, if somebody's looking for a scale rig, Yeah, and theoretically, this will not compete against a Gen 8 or a Traxxas with portal axle, that's for sure. But it's still going to be very nice ride in the trail. This should be a very nice ride for the car, that's for sure.
What is it going to be, a C1?
So, what are you talking about? C1?
Is that going to be? Is it going to be
Class 1, I think you meant.
Class 1? Yeah, Class 1.
Theoretically, yes. This should be a Class 1 truck.
Jake said he was going to get that in Pennsylvania to run for them, and you know how that went.
Okay. Too bad
Have
the
they,
motor.
have they killed that? Have they
Yeah.
canceled that one yet, or no?
Not sure. An event in California?
No, it was in Pennsylvania. He said he was going to.
Oh, in
In
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, I know he.
Yep.
I know he was talking about worried about trying to get across the border first.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the main thing. Because they are making one, but crossing the border is going to be a very hard to do, I think.
I don't know. Is that a 2-speed transmission with a dig?
I don't think this one has 2-speed transmission. I think it's only 1 speed. No, only 1 speed, but you can put a overdrive or underdrive it. So there's 2 ways to have it. No overdrive and an overdrive.
You could have the front wheels moving faster.
That should be cool. I just wish the motor was all the way up the front, like they did now with a whole bunch of different trucks, with the axial, and a bunch of other trucks. Is that they have more like a transmission look for it, and the motor is all the way in the front, and you can build more of a scale engine for it. But it's cool. What's going on in the chat? Barbecue is happy. 1.55. Yes.
With thick sidewalls.
Yeah. Yeah, those 1.5 looks pretty big. They don't actually talk about the size of the tires, or maybe they do.
It's very balloony.
Yeah, I want to see the size. I see specs, but I don't see the
They
total
have a
height
video.
of the
They
tire.
just put a video out today. You can watch that later.
Yeah, I
Once you
saw
watch
that
it.
on the bottom.
Yeah, it has a lot. It tells you a lot of the specs as it's driving. You watch. They'll improve the front end on it where it won't hang so low.
Yeah, it does look like a fat tire. I do not know exactly the type of them or the height of those tires. I don't know. So
They also look a little wide too. They look a bit wide.
yeah.
So it doesn't say it on the. If you look back on the picture, no, it doesn't.
They do
not even on the
say
picture.
it's like a BF Goodrich ATs or something like that.
I'm just wondering which company makes that. It's a General Grabber. General Grabber. I guess it's from General.
General Tire.
Yeah. ATX tire are mounted on 3-piece 1.55 bead locks.
I assume it comes white. Is it painted that way, or would you paint? Does it come with a clear body? I don't know.
I think they're ready to run.
Ready to run, so
yeah, it might be white.
Yep. There's two different versions of ready to run you can get. Ready to run or ready to run combo, which comes with a charger and a battery.
I could see you putting an interior in that one, Frank.
3.85 in diameter
Huh.
for the tires.
Not too bad.
That's not
So
bad.
in other words, it would be considered 10 times bigger, a 38-inch tire.
Yep.
That comes up to you like your hip, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, 42 is 4 foot, so.
Yeah.
So it's a 3.5 foot
So
around there.
to find out, I went to parts and accessory and actually found the tires. And it actually tells you they're 1.55 with 385 diameters.
So they're 38.5 inches tall. In 10 scale. I mean, in full scale.
A little bit of side grip, not much, but I wish they would have
With all
put
that-
two-stage foam in there, because they're going to be they're going to fold easy on side hilling.
Yeah.
They're going to fold easy. So this does need harder foam in there.
Look at all those sipes on there.
All depends how you're going to ride them, that's for sure.
Definitely get good grip on loose surfaces.
Yeah. There's some bodies. There's some pivot balls that are steel.
Different rims.
I like that they're coming out with a lot of different options, hop up parts, which is cool. You can even get a MyLap system for the truck, so you can go racing. There you go.
What the heck would you do that for?
I wish they, well, that's I was gonna say that's expensive. No, never mind. That's regular price.
Yeah, the MyLap is usually about $80. Yeah,
Yeah.
$89.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're usually somewhere around there, in
Yeah.
between 80 to 120.
I still would like to see someone make an I-beam axle for 4-wheel drive, just because it would look cool.
You ever see the spider axles? Those are cool.
The ones that kind of the pumpkin kind of lays 45 degrees.
Yeah, it's a little higher.
Yeah.
They're solid axle, but they're like on an angle going down.
Yeah, they're usually it's going up and down. It's going up and going 45 degrees, going under the chassis.
So let's see if I can find those. I haven't been to their site in a long time for the spider axles.
Those are like 10-inch axles in one-to-ones, aren't they?
They're expensive.
Even in real life. Probably got gears in the size of your head. On the one-to-ones.
I can't find it. Every time you're looking for something, I shouldn't look for something.
That's the way it usually. That's the way it usually seems to work.
Yeah. Barbecue says the transmission is pretty complex on that element. Yes, it is. They've done a good job, especially that you can actually put overdrive or not overdrive on it to make it go a little faster or not as fast, depending on the gear you put in there. And the gears come all with it, so it's just changing the way it's actually positioning there. It's kind of cool. RC Basher Boy says, "Can someone give Brad some water, please?" Brad, go take a drink. Here, I'll take a drink for you.
With your
Cheers.
little thermos bottle.
Chin chin.
I'll drink to that.
And I'm not going to tell you what I got in it.
Frank's taking a nip.
Let's see here. Little Canadian club.
Canadian something.
Molson.
Inner fenders would have been nice. Yes, it would have. And yes, the Element by itself is a pretty good rig. I actually drove the first one here, and I was very surprised with it. It on my trail, it did pretty good for out of the box truck. I was very surprised in it. It's nice.
Wasn't it
It's
quiet
really
too?
nice. If it was what?
Wasn't it quiet?
Quiet? Yeah, it was.
Quite like the like the one with Materas, quite like that.
Mm. Hey, Bobby's RC, how you doing?
Yeah, a little Knob Creek there, huh, Kevin?
I'm skipping. What is Knob Creek?
Whiskey.
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought it was some type of alcoholic drink.
cool. Cheers.
There's a place in San Francisco called Knobville.
And there we go, Steve OD with the caps again. That guy has a problem with caps. I think it's because when he was younger, nobody would listen to him, and now he's a little older. Now he's put everything under caps like that. He says, "I'm going to be heard." So there we go. Pick on Steve O'Night.
Where's the Jays? I miss Shen coming. I mean, Steve coming in. Shen. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Steve OD says Gatorade for me. What? You're not having those
Monsters.
monsters? What's going on? I've always been heard. It might be the meds also. Yeah, you're right, Kevin.
No, he's just sniffing too much Jays these days.
Yeah, maybe I should turn on the Nightbot again. RC Basher Boy says water for me. Got to take a break from all the monsters. Yeah, I guess that thing will. It's hard. It's hard on the stomach. It's hard on your system.
It's hard on everything.
Yep. The only thing that's not hard on you is driving an RC. That's nice and relaxing.
All depends, Frank. If you're going down the road at 50 miles an hour and you swerve off the thing and you see a huge rock there, then your heart gets going a little bit. Like, oh.
I just hope you get it on video. That's all.
Or you hit purposely in the other side.
Oh, I almost hit myself already today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Drink, Brad, drink.
Drink. Have a drink, Brad. I'm still trying to find those spider. Let me check not my history, but my bookmarks. Can't remember the name of it. Anybody remember the name of that company that made the axle that were like bent? They were on an angle like this, and your pumpkin was on high, and they were all made of CNC aluminum.
I thought Vanquish had some.
Pardon me, Brad?
I thought Vanquish had some.
Not quite. They're not quite the same. These are companies that come from not England, but around that area.
I know they use them a lot when they're making 4-wheel drives on those TV shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen axles on monster trucks where they have disc brakes on the front of the pumpkin. They need six
Well,
things
yeah,
to,
because
to bring it down, to slow it down. They need 6 brakes. Right?
well, yeah, it's because just think 10,000 or 12,000 pounds. Try to stop that when it's going 40 miles an hour.
And they need 6 disc brakes on a 4-wheel drive vehicle.
Pure Spider, I think it was called.
Is Tony there?
Darn, bookmark's not working anymore. I don't know. Is Tony there? No, Tony's not there. He's busy. He's a busy man. The company probably doesn't make it anymore.
Yeah, either they didn't sell enough of them, or
I swear it came with some kits.
Oh, they're no, I don't know. They never came with kits. So here's a picture of one here. These things were beast on RC cars because they were heavy, and you could put a big piece of brass on it, and it was like just crazy what you could do with them. It really, you didn't need portals, and you could get a lot of torque out of them, and they were expensive.
oh, it's almost like a monster truck setup.
Yeah, almost. But these things are just crazy. See if I can find a website and see if they still make them.
Maybe if you click on that picture, it might give you a website.
Well, this is on Flickr right now.
Oh, well, right there,
I
was
saw-
that no,
There's a
is that a
company.
Wraith?
There's a company that makes those axles for a 6-wheel drive truck they're making.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This was kind. It's kind of cool format because like these are open, and in the center you actually have like a dry shaft. So you get your pumpkin, you get your center not pinion, but anyways, you get your center, and then you get a dry shaft that goes up to your wheels. So
You know what?
differential.
That looks like an independent axle.
Yeah, but it's not. It's all fixed. They're not
Oh.
independent.
It's close to an I-beam.
It is close to an I-beam, but they don't move. These are fixed. The only way, if you could make them I-beams, but you would have to put shocks and like arms and like movement balls or bearings at each end here to make them move. But it's an awesome. In Europe, they were pretty big. Like every cars that had that, they were winning the competition because they're so heavy and so down to the ground.
When with the I-beams, I mean, it's like having it's like a hybrid independent and live axle going all at once.
Okay.
That's how an I-beam looks to me.
Yeah, it looks like RC 4-wheel drive did make something similar. But these axles were expensive when they were out.
What were they, $100 a piece?
Oh no, more than that. It costs you almost $1,000 just for the 2 axles, I think. But
Well, they better be made out of titanium.
no, they're made of steel. It's just that they were very high demand and very. It's just the way it is.
I was thinking of a pumpkin that was, instead of being 90 degrees when you're looking at it, it slides upwards at a 40-degree angle. It tilts backwards 45 degrees.
RC Bashboy wants me to do a shout out for RC Odyssey. I believe we did the other day. We talked about it, and we actually went to his website or his YouTube page. Let me see if I can't find RC Odyssey. Must have spelled RC Odyssey wrong because I just get Honda Odyssey. I don't get his.
When I saw those 6-wheel drive to car trucks, or just even the 4-wheel drive ones, they have these long torque tubes going to the axles,
Okay.
which I assume is to help stop it from hitting a rock and snapping them.
Mhm.
Kind of cool. I'm surprised I don't see more of that on some RC vehicles.
Just because it's cool on a 1-to-1 rig doesn't mean it's going to be cool on a RC. And sometimes it's not feasible to do it on an RC because everything's so small, and then everything's going to break easy.
Well, like those axles I was telling you about, they have a torque tube going to the axles that look just like that.
Okay.
I should have sent it to you. I didn't do it.
You should have.
Yeah,
Maybe I would look at it. Maybe I wouldn't.
You would have liked the axles they're making. Those are really cool.
Oh yeah.
They even have a boot they're open like that, but they have a boot that's at where the diff meets the axle,
Mm-hmm.
on all 4 sides of the 2 axles in the back. They showed it without being hooked to anything, but this is what the transmission was going to look like for those 2 axles.
Okay.
And they were open just like the ones you were looking at, but it was for a 6-wheel drive, and it had an open area like that. I don't know if they were independent, but they could have been fixed. But you could see the shaft open, and it had a boot between the diff and the axle.
Okay.
The dust cover boot.
Cool. I know I subscribed to RC Odyssey, but I'm looking for it for him right now, but I can't find him.
It's being made by Capo. That's why I didn't show it to you, because it's so
Capo?
expensive. Yeah, Capo's making it.
Uh-huh. That's why.
Maybe if you looked it up, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Mike Jones commented on my quiz from RC Spark. He says, I can't believe I missed this. I would have won that quiz easy. Well, AZ Froggy's on a roll. It's his second one he wins now.
I thought Brett. He almost seemed to be like he was stalking Aaron because he knew so much. I wanted to say that, but I didn't. I thought he'd get pissed.
Kevin Gibbs.
I was in the middle of writing it, and I just decided to erase it and not send it.
See you later, Eric. Kevin Gibbs says, I'm sub to too many channels. I never get bored. Cool.
Oh, I probably sub to more channels than him.
Oh, yeah?
I think I've got more than 300 channels I'm sub to. Might even be 400 plus.
That's it? I'm sub to 900 and something channels.
Who said that?
Me.
You're not subbed to over 900 channels.
Yes. Let's see. Let's see here. If I show you this, share. So here's my subscription. And if I scroll down on my subscription, show 949 more than what this is. So I am subbed to almost 1,000 different people.
Well, I don't know how to go into that menu like you can.
Oh, this is just on the main page. This is just on the main YouTube page.
Yeah.
On home. This is all the stuff that you get. You might not be able to get this on the phone though, but on the PC, you get all this.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's on my. I guess I can't see it because it's on my cell phone.
And look at that. The tank is live.
You should send out. Oh, you should send out the bat signal.
Hey,
You have Aurora Borealis running in the
Let's see
background
here.
there. I see. Are you
Brad,
too
it's
far-
simple. Right down here on the bottom. Right down here on the, no, where is it? Right down there on the bottom, you hit subscriptions. See where it says subscriptions right here?
Oh, you
No.
you went back.
Yeah, I wiped it off. You hit subscriptions and then you go up to the top and hit all. And there it all is. Yeah. You know, it's all there.
Whenever this happened, she hide it.
Frank, are you too far south to see the auroras?
I think so, yes. I'm not that up north.
Although sometimes they do come south where you probably could.
Okay.
That's if there's a major flare, and we're still protected enough.
Well, even still.
They say they can last for a few minutes to hours.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And it all depends on the angle too.
Okay.
Instead, if you're you got
Talk about the
open clearing, if you get open clearing, you can look at a 45-degree angle. Sometimes you can see them further north.
They don't talk about the southern ones too much, and that's named slightly different. Both poles have them.
Well, I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do. Oh, pure spider axle. Let's see if I can find a website for them. I know Facebook group still has one.
I can't believe Jake's here. I told him earlier that you were going to be here.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe he's busy. Who knows? You know, I just thought I'd throw that out there, you know, since we're all still chatting after the game show, and see if Frank was doing it. That way, if he was, I'd
And he said it. He said it at the end of the chat.
Well, Aaron had to go out to videotape some stuff, so that's why he couldn't stick around. He had to go videotape some footage. I think he wanted to go pan for more gold.
I was gonna say he's gonna go dig up some more gold.
Yeah.
Gold there. Looked like he had his hard hat on there at the beginning.
He pays for that that dirt, and then he takes them, and then he actually turns it back and puts it into his thing.
Probably.
Well, yeah, you don't get dirt, you don't get gold everywhere.
No, only certain spot is going to have gold.
I wonder
You
where
know, don't know how much he does, but he probably gets a 5-gallon bucket of dirt or whatever and
call it pay dirt.
dumps it into his little yard there or whatever and digs it up.
Steve O.D. calls it pay dirt.
Well, yeah, that's what it's called. But
he's got to be making at the end of each season around $1,000 in gold easy. He's finding that much from the pay dirt.
Cool.
well, like I said, it all depends on how much he's finding.
Well, he's filling up those little things. He's filling up those little things, and those can hold about 2 ounces of gold. And I've got to see how much gold goes per ounce. So,
Well, you're talking probably $1,000 an ounce.
Yeah.
so it's probably $2,000 in that little thing.
I wonder how much he paid for all the equipment that he's got. That's a lot of equipment.
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. To do that whole setup that he's got going there, he's got
He's got
over
all the equipment he has there. He could probably buy a new truck.
Oh yeah, easy.
A brand new truck.
Easy, because you get the shaker, whatever it is, and there's a whole bunch of different machine, plus all those big bulldozers that he actually gets and drive and try to
The
bring
excavators.
in. Excavators, like the dump trucks.
Yeah.
It's crazy the amount of money that's in there, especially those big excavators. They're not cheap.
I think they're averaging what, $3,000 a piece.
Oh, if not more. Kevin Gibbs says one truck was 10 grand for one truck.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Steve
Must have been the Volvo one.
Must have been. Steve O.D. says $100,000 a year. That's what he said.
Oh, I think from what I understand, he's making millions a year.
I don't know. I don't think he's making that much, but it's a fun thing to go out every day and have fun with RCs. But it is a lot of work to do an RC show like he does. To a lot of video footage, a lot of editing, and coming up with new things, and you have to learn and evolve. So he's been doing good.
Yeah. He made it into a living, just like RC Kicks is trying to do right now.
Yep. And I found out today that I have to upgrade my memory on my laptop because I had way too many things open and it really taxed my computer today. First time it actually crashed on me. I was not too happy.
Yeah, I wasn't either, because all of a sudden I started seeing that circle on my phone.
Yeah. What happened?
The circle of death.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Game off.
Yeah, game off. Yeah.
As they called from the 360s when it first came out, they call it the ring of death.
Yeah.
When they would break, that's what they would do. The thing would light up and would keep circling, and that means it was broken.
I got to start digging up some gold somewhere also.
Where are you going to get the pager?
Kevin Gibbs says he thought it was me. I thought it was me because when the stream fell, he thought it was him. So
John, what happened last week when we were talking? Also,
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I had major thunderstorms here, and my lights flickered, and my computer didn't die. And next thing I know, I looked at it, and everything's gone. I'm like, okay, did I just get kicked out, or?
And it happened to everybody, because Jake said the same thing. Everybody got thrown off.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't.
Like I said,
Jake said he didn't do anything.
Yeah, maybe they decided to update something and cleared the network. So that's all I can think of.
Oh, cool. Well, thanks for Sean's RC adventure today. He actually came in to do some audio test before the show. So thank you very much. And CCXRC actually jumped in too just before, I guess it was around 3 or 4 o'clock. I did a test. So we got things working. So I'm very happy some people actually jumped in.
Well, I was busy. My aide was here, and I'm sorry I didn't catch your email.
Yeah. Now I know I can't count on you, Brad. Jeez.
What?
Jeez. I guess I'll have to take you off the email list.
No, Frank. Don't be.
Oh God.
Like that.
Don't
really
do that. We'll
me,
keep
Frank.
on hearing it. Yeah. Where's my invite, Frank? Where's my invite?
Yeah.
Where's my email?
Hey, Pigeon Kicker, how you doing?
Yeah. So if I didn't even know, I didn't see the email, and even if I did, I was out
Yeah.
shooting the car around the parking lot.
It's all good. That's why I said I'm going to send it to everybody, and anybody that can come in, it's going to be appreciated.
Yeah.
So, see you later, Kevin. Thanks for dropping in.
I can't believe Pat was
Even though
here
my parking
today,
lot
too.
running was real short today.
All right, more people out?
Oh no.
I know.
I got there, got all set up, went to go change the pinion gear and spur gear on the car, and looked at my motor and go, oh, I left that screw at home.
Oh, shoot.
Well, it's like, all right, pick it all up and come on back and do it here in the road out in front of my house.
How long of a drive was that? 30 minutes?
It was, no, it's 2 miles up the road.
Okay.
It's at the community college, and obviously nothing's there. Nobody's there. So I had a huge open parking lot.
Cool. So anybody looked at Tony's video of his new track at the back with the jumps?
Yeah, I seen that. It looks like it's going to be pretty decent, you know.
Yeah, he's got to start laying down some chalk on the ground and make lines and make it look more like a nice track. But the Raminator looks a good size on those jumps. But as soon as he starts taking the Armas out and putting it on that track, those jumps are starting to look big. But
Yeah,
should be fun.
they do look monstrous for 110s, but not that 1/5. Looks pretty decent there.
He's gonna jump one
You know,
so
I kept-
high it's gonna hit someone or hit someone's house.
Oh, he was on the other night doing editing, and I put up there. I go, place your bets. How long is it going to take before Tony jumps the Raminator over the fence?
It all depends
Knock
what
it
tempo you
down
put.
while it's in the air.
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
I think he broke an arm on it on the bottom, like he was showing on his video. So
On the Raminator?
yeah,
It was a trailing arm or something like that.
Yeah.
He
But-
snapped one, and he said he also had another screw or something. He sheared the screw right off. It was already bent.
but it takes a beating. Like there's a lot of weight on that thing, especially the jumps he's doing. He's
Well, yeah.
not holding it back.
It's 80 pounds, you know. I don't care what you're saying. You know, you drop something 80 pounds, you know, it's 3-4 foot in the air. Something's gonna bend and something's gonna break.
Can you imagine it hitting someone? Oh, they'd be dead.
Shit, it would decapitate you.
Yeah.
They say you could do that with smaller ones going fast. You could decapitate someone.
Yeah.
Either that or you internally decapitate them.
Pigeon Kicker told something about his tank or sea tank. Field of
Nice.
Armor. Let's go see his video. He's been working on this big tank of his. Wonder if this is the one he wants to see. 9 minutes. There's his big tank.
What scale did he say it was? Sixth. And it probably weighs almost as much as the Raminator.
Oh yeah, it probably takes a small car battery in it, if not motorcycle battery or something.
You should ask him how much it weighs.
Well, you ask him.
Well, I don't know if he's going to answer me or he's listening to me.
Well, he's in the chat.
Doesn't mean he's listening to me.
What, Brad?
I see.
So he's showing the electronics in it, which is kind of cool that you can actually.
Oh, look, a
do that.
laser. Look like a laser there.
That's just an LED light on the bottom.
Pigeon kicker, how much does it weigh?
Probably a
Steering
ton.
direction, motor, servo, in and out. So he's showing all the electronics, how he's done. Not going to show everything. I'm going to get in trouble with.
This is homemade stuff, isn't it?
A lot of the stuff he made is homemade.
Oh, you guys.
It takes a
you guys
lot of
watch
work right
Nordic-
there to map out all that electronics.
Yep.
Yeah. Anybody see the Nordic RC? He with the wild dagger. He's got an 803, 830 or 830 to run both motors on it. 830 heavyweight.
Okay.
I guess it's made to take two brushed motors. I didn't see the hookup for it yet. He hasn't done it yet.
That's a lot of patience in electronics that you got to work on and do. That's kind of cool.
Still didn't tell us how much it weighs.
Yes, he did.
I didn't hear it.
Just because you
It's in the chat.
didn't see it in chat.
I I can't read the chat.
Of course you can read the chat. Oh, no, you can't. He said 72 pounds.
Our bad.
Last
Oh,
time
and
you weighted 72 pounds.
That almost weighs as much as the Raminator. Not too far off.
Yep.
Pounds.
Yeah.
But
See you
it's,
tomorrow, Steve.
See you later, Steve. It's neat what you can do, and if you have some skills, especially like that, what he's doing and all the electronics and the servos and planning everything, that's kind of cool. That you don't have to go and store buy everything.
You know, he probably learned that stuff in the military.
Somewhere. Didn't learn it from me, that's for sure.
Yeah, I get to have fun possibly Saturday night. You get to take the Orange Beast out.
Okay. Oval track.
Oh yeah, somebody local has a track, so I'm like, oh, I'm all over that like a fat kid on rice.
You know, I might tempt to go to the Metro Parks and run the WL Toys, but I still got to do slight modifications to the body to make sure it doesn't overheat because it's going to be warm.
Hmm.
I don't want the battery exploding on me and crap.
So Kent RC's asking, kind of want to get the Redcat landslide axe. Any of you know of it? Know if it's worth it. Sorry.
There's some videos out on it that just came out within the last couple of days.
It looks pretty good. It's a new one from Redcat, so it's got a lot of potential. It's too new for me to actually say if it's worth it. But from what I've seen other people do, I think it is. It's got a good system in it, and it seems.
What's it look like an Arma? It has Arma system, Arma looking system set up.
Not sure.
It's a totally new ground up stuff from them.
I think it is pretty. It is ground up from
I
them.
should have watched the video on it. I didn't think it was new.
Okay. XT Redcat Racing. Let's have a look at it. Monster truck.
Okay, it reminds you of something from Arma for sure, but it's their attempt to attack them. People are feeling better about Redcat these days. They're making better and better products.
Almost
$299 US. It's not bad.
How fast does it go?
almost looks like a kaiju, doesn't it?
Yeah. Powerful.
With a longer wheel, I think it's with a longer wheelbase.
1920 kV motor.
19. What did you say? 2019 or
Brushless. 1920.
1920. So it's got torque.
Yep. See what the.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oops.
I'm sure it'll do 40 plus miles an hour.
See the chassis on this thing. Can I blow it up and go forward? No, I can't.
Is it 8S?
I don't think so. That thing looks like a short wheelbase. Holy cow.
6. So it's got to be a 6S.
I like it's got a lot of
No, it's got two.
2
Yeah, it
batteries.
looks- yeah, so it's got to be at least 6.
Yep.
It looks like it could actually fit 2 4-packs, 2 4S.
Could be. Let's find out.
Is it bigger than a 10th scale? It's definitely bigger than a 10th scale.
It should tell us what it is. Requires 2S.
It's a 4S.
I think it is 4S. Easy run, 120 amp.
Oh, so you could put some nice hot 2S batteries in there.
Yeah, it requires 2S batteries. For the price, $299. It looks like a fun little truck, that's for sure.
Heavy duty plastics throughout. So it's slower than the Kaiju. The Kaiju's got 6S running through it, right?
Yep.
So it's a step down.
But the Kaiju is more expensive, I think.
Yeah, it is. I think it's twice as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's $399 maybe.
So this thing is still going to do around 50 miles an hour. If you putting 120 C 2S battery packs in there, running on 4S, it could probably
There we
hit
go.
50.
4S is max for this ESC.
So it has to. I mean, the batteries have to match up to 120 amps, right? That's as high as you can go with the system is 120 amps.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 260C battery packs.
Oh, the tires, they smoke blue. The whole truck is smoking blue.
Black and blue. It looks like it's doing 40 miles an hour.
Big tires, you can have some good fun bashing.
Looks like
Do
it
some-
get good air.
Yeah. Not going to watch the whole video. I'm going to get in trouble. What's new with Redcat? Let's go to vehicles. Red Rock, Volcano, Blackout. They don't have a new section. No, they don't even have a section that says new stuff.
I wonder how many of these are actually from the ground up type stuff from them.
So there's a Kaiju. 1/8, 6X, 6S ready, $399.
Yeah.
What's the other one there above it? What's the other one up there?
Earthquake and landslide.
What's the difference between those two? Oh, they're gas.
No, it's probably the motor. It's probably got less electronics.
It says 3S on those, doesn't it?
This one is probably
They're both nitros. They're
Oh, I
earthquakes.
thought-
yeah.
yeah,
These ones are nitros. These ones are nitros. This one that we were looking at earlier,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
landslide, but this is 4S and this one is a 6S. So $100 more. The ESC is much better. But I know that this one is not a Chinese knockoff. This one probably is a knockoff from somebody else. But I know the Kaiju is their own platform they just made. So for $100 more, I would save up and probably get this guy.
Yeah.
What, the Kaiju?
Yeah, because it's got better. For $100 more, you get way better electronics.
I saw that thing. The thing's a beast. I've seen it
Yeah.
run. Probably
Yeah, I seen one in the hobby shop when it first came out before everything closed up. I don't know if I like the look of it.
It's supposed to go after the Max.
Oh,
Actually, it's bigger than the Max.
Yeah.
Technically, it's bigger than the Max. So the other one's got to be the Max equivalent. The other one.
It's got friggin' big knobby tires. That's what's cool about it.
And
Yeah.
you could probably get belted tires for it too.
Yeah, it looks like it can definitely eat some dirt.
Oh yeah.
I saw it run. It is a beast. It almost looks like it's uncontrollable. I think it does like 60 miles an hour.
All RC Basher Boy says that's the same chassis as the team associated rival. I look close, yeah. Probably is. Oh, RC Voodoo was probably watching Josh. Yeah, he says he was watching Josh, but he was running his spoiler mouth on the movie. So I guess Josh was talking about the RC movie. A lot of people have been watching that,
What are they saying about it?
flying cars. I don't know. Go on their YouTube channel and listen to them. I haven't watched it, but it looks like they were saying a lot of spoiler stuff on the movie. So he didn't watch the movie, so he went out. Yeah, especially when people talk and do reviews and talk to about a film that you haven't watched yet. It was the same thing with me with Star Wars, the last one. Some people wanted to talk to me about it. I said, "Oh, don't even talk about it. I haven't seen it," which I did see it now, but it's cool. Pigeon Kicker says he's uploading a short video of the turret turning, so that's gonna be cool.
Does it shoot airsoft pellets?
It's much bigger than airsoft. If you put a bullet in that thing, it's gonna be like a big BB gun, or even bigger than a BB gun. It's gonna be like marbles.
Yeah, it's
shooting
probably
marbles.
what it does is shoot the BBs.
Or even marbles.
Oh, why doesn't he try to shoot a 9mm on it if it's big enough for?
Because it's kind of illegal.
I know. he
So-
could show it to the military and say, "Hey, make it for us," so he can shoot people with it.
So Josh says, RC Voodoo says, Josh said, "I'm gonna spoil it. So leave if you don't want to hear it." So he left. So that's the reason he left, because Josh actually said, "I'm gonna say some spoilers about the movie. So if you don't want to hear it, leave." That's good. That's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I watched it.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it was like $10 or something like that to get it.
Okay.
That screen behind you, it looks like it's windier than the last time I saw it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's got a breeze going. Maybe it was shot before a hurricane was coming.
11 Charlie
Ocean
says
breeze, Brad. Ocean breeze.
Yeah.
11 Charlie says he used 50 caliber to kill pigeons on my backyard. Now that's overkill. That's overkill.
It would just turn into mist.
Yeah. Big puff of feathers. Poof.
Come on, I thought my buddy, when he goes out hunting with his 30-30 was too powerful to take down deer, but wow.
50 caliber will decapitate you or take off a limb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could chop you in two also. I've seen that happen also.
Yeah,
I've never seen
Cal-
fire,
Cal's
but
not
I've
a-
seen a lot of movies, and it does a lot of my damage.
I thought they almost outlawed that weapon because it was so brutal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or Canadian Prime Minister outlawed a whole bunch of guns here in Canada. RC Voodoo says 30-30 is a small deer gun. LOL.
Yeah.
He's talking about an elephant gun.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Then for the heck of it, he goes like, "Hey, I wonder what would happen if I took the AR out." I'm like, why?
I was on Facebook the other day, and a whole bunch of different people from YouTube and a whole bunch of people are asking me to be their friend and all that. So I do. There's this one guy, I'm not sure what his name was, but all of a sudden the only things I saw is a whole bunch of posts of guns. So here's this gun, here's that gun, here's this gun, like a whole bunch of different things with guns. And in Canada, we don't have a lot of guns like in the States, but I don't even have one gun in the house. But as soon as I saw that, I said, okay, that's enough. So I unfriend them because I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that you have a 50 caliber or you have whatever, a machine gun. And
There's a thing that shows the weapons that people don't even know the military has. That's kind of interesting.
yeah. So
They have some
I
pretty
don't mind that
interesting
he
things.
has them, and I don't mind people having guns. It's just I didn't need to see it. So Sticky's RC's there. Eric is still there. He came back. 11
Stickies needs to
Charlie.
join us in here.
RC Voodoo. Oh, people do have lives. Sometimes they're busy. And maybe they're keeping it for tomorrow night.
I'm sorry, I don't have a life.
Get a life. Get
You
a
said
life.
it. We didn't.
Get a life. Now we can tell you get a life because you told us you don't have a life.
Yeah, well, everybody's having a hard time having a life with what's going on these days anyway. So that's a whole across the board.
So who else got a Gen 8 Axe edition in the group? I want to hear how the motor's going and if people like it.
I heard most people like the system.
I think so.
They say it's smooth as can be.
Oh yeah.
That's what I've heard. But it's a very expensive system. You're getting it cheap in that system, in that car. I'm sure you heard that. Because by itself, it's a lot of money. It's actually the most of the price of the vehicle.
Yeah. So I did find new products for Redcat.
The
So they
Wendigo,
do
of
have
course,
the
I've got.
Wendigo, which is pretty cool for a rock racer. It's supposed to be pretty big.
What, the
Like
Wendigo?
Yeah.
I think it's 8 scale, isn't it? What does it say there? How much
They
does it say
say
down there?
No, it's 10th.
They say 1/10, but a lot of people say it's much bigger because it is bigger than a Wraith. So, but you don't know because of 1/10, there is different size of rock crawlers. So it could be like
Is that what does it say? $399?
389.
$389. It looks like they have 2 different trucks at the bottom next to the Axe edition. The camo and the camo X4. So what? The only difference is the body, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's probably the same
tires.
chassis.
The
The
tires are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like short course.
Yeah, and that's looks like a rock racer.
Yeah. 299.
Maybe.
That's pretty good.
For either of them.
Yeah.
I saw one of those running out. Your friend John, the Net Cruiser guy. He has, I think, the camo X4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Losi was beating the crap out of it in speed, but it isn't slow. I'll tell you that. It still isn't slow.
Hmm.
They were running it in the snow last time I saw it.
Now, like most people know, I did buy this light kit, which is $29.99. It's pretty good. It's pretty easy to do and it's easy to install.
Is it waterproof?
Yeah, and it's actually waterproof. That's what I liked about it. I did not have to do anything, put it in the truck and go. And it was pretty easy install.
I think. Go on.
My son is very excited. As soon as we finished it, he goes, "Oh, cool!" And he wanted to drive it right away. And so I can't wait to go outside with him at night and have fun with that.
A lot of people like the new body on the Axe, I think, because they like that it has that frame.
Yeah. Good new.
I like the color best. That's my favorite color of them all, too.
Black.
Yeah, it looks better than the blue and the orange. I'm sorry, it just looks better.
So you like the black one as long as it's black.
I would have liked it better if it was silver.
Silver, okay. You
They
can
say
get
it's actually.
you can get the Axe body in clear and paint it your own color.
I
quote.
also thought that the axe had a removable top on it.
Okay, no, just the roll bars.
I also heard it was actually heavier than the other one, which is surprising to me.
U.S. Army Sergeant Rivs RC says, "Here's the creepy laugh again." Yeah.
No, no.
Can you do that laugh, Brad, again, just for fun?
Why? Why do you want me to do it for fun? Come on, I'm not a Joker laugher, which that's creepy.
Okay.
Joker's
There we
laughing
go.
really
There we
bad.
go. We heard it. RC Voodoo says it's heavier and the top is removable. So
See?
the top is the roll bars.
No, actually, it goes. You can make it a hard top.
Make it a hard top.
Yeah, like the K5 Blazer, where you could take off the back.
Yeah, but it does not come with a top. If
I
you look
thought
at the axe here, it does not have a top. It has the roll bars. And when you look at the body pre-painted, it has the windshield, but it does not have a top.
thought I saw it with a top that was removable.
So if it does have a top, that means somebody else probably made a top for it.
Frank's gonna surprise us and get one of the Wendigo or the Kaiju. It's gonna happen in the next 6 months.
Okay. So Pigeon Kicker says the video is up on YouTube right now. Let's go see. One minute ago. Geez, you're fast on the trigger there. He probably went and did the video real quick and then uploaded it and said, there it is. Turn its own turret for the first time. It's a minute long and he uploaded it a minute ago. Let's go see it.
That tank's bigger than his dog.
Well, that's where, like you were saying, if it actually shoots arcs off or those little bullets, I go, no, it's much bigger.
That looks like it could fit almost a 9mm through the bore.
There we go. He's all happy.
I hear him. No, you talk about not evil laugh. He's evil laughing.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
It's actually working. I cannot believe it.
What do you mean you can't believe that it's working?
I want to know what type of bullet could actually fit through there if he wanted it to.
I don't know. That's a pretty good big barrel.
What's the millimeter it could shoot through there if he wanted it to? You should ask him.
Goes up, goes down. That is a creepy laugh. Yeah, I think you win the creepy laugh award.
Pigeon Kicker, what if you wanted to shoot an actual bullet through it, what millimeter would it fit?
What size is that barrel if you put a bullet in it? So here's the link to that video if you guys want to see it and hear him laugh. It's kind of very funny. And I think he wins the award of Creepy Laugh Award. We should have a competition of that, eh? The RC Creepy Laugh Award.
What can I win?
You win stickers.
Oh,
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You
So
win the
is it-
bragging rights.
so did he answer the question about how big the bore is on it?
Not yet.
No, no,
Is
yeah.
it smooth? Is it smooth
See-
or spiraled?
See you later, RC Voodoo. There is an aftermarket kit that do it. It's probably for the roof there for that axe. There's an aftermarket kit that you can get for it, which is cool. It's a 5/8 of an inch copper line. 5/8 of an inch. So you can put a pretty big bullet in there.
Sounds like it'd be bigger than a 38.
I don't know, but if I see a tank aiming at me, even though it might not shoot, if I see that thing turning towards me, I'm gonna run or get out of the way.
Is he gonna shoot little explosive shells
Yeah.
made with iridium?
He says he's gonna chuck some candy.
It's gonna be
Put
a
some
candy shooter.
shoot candies at kids.
Oh, that might hurt them.
Do that at Halloween
Gobstoppers or
time.
something.
Have the kids
might-
with a bag that open, like put them about 50 feet away. Open your bag. Here comes the candy.
And a kid would miss it and hit him right in the eye, and that's the end of his eye.
You're just mean.
No, I'm not trying to be mean. It just could happen.
No, you're just so full of negative feedback and comments.
I'm not trying to give negative feedback. Okay, Frank.
Crazy.
Like his laugh.
Well, I think me by the beach here, it's very nice, but man, is it ever hot? I think I'm gonna need some lotion or something, some sun lotion.
Sunblock.
Yeah, maybe 50 or something. Should go back to my other one. Where is it? Choose background. Here we go
Like
to this
your-
beach. It's nicer at this beach.
You can't tell if it's windier though.
It's not
Same
as
beach,
windy.
different angle.
You can't see that it's windy. You don't see the tree here. So
Well, you'd have to watch the clouds to find out if it's any faster.
Trail Critter RC, good evening. How are you doing?
Turquoise water.
Howdy, 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 Jake.
Jake has been busy at home doing some RC stuff, which is good.
Jake.
Building his course, probably.
Yeah. I wanted to do so much RC stuff this weekend, but my wife got me busy building that garden at the back. So hopefully this weekend I'll get to do some stuff.
She didn't want you to plant things in there first.
She wanted me to plant things in her garden. That's what you said?
No, this weekend she's gonna have you plant things in what you built.
Oh, no, it's done. She did that today.
Oh, okay. What did she put in there? Just vegetables and said salad.
That's
talking about
what
lettuce,
you
different
put in the
lettuces.
garden. You do put vegetable in the garden.
Was it lettuce? What type
There
of
is lettuce. There's carrot. There's tomatoes. There's cucumbers. There's
Yeah, we started ours almost a month ago.
oh yeah. It was way too cold here. for
Yeah,
that.
we get well, it was nice. It was a couple days of 70 degrees, but then we also had we had like a week of like 30-degree temperatures where we were going out there and throwing blankets over top of it. And
Yep.
but
Warming.
our baby spinach is about ready to go already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every time my wife puts the cucumbers on the garden, the cucumbers just like they go everywhere, eh? They just spread and it's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what she likes doing. So what? It's her stuff. So let her do it.
Well, yeah. That's the way I figured the wife wanted our little one that we planted and set up last year. And it's like, all right, well, I'm going to the hobby shop. See you later.
My father used to grow tomatoes on the side of the house when they had a house.
Yes, Brandon, you're absolutely right. So Trail Critter RC has a new video coming up. So about a new pickup that he got, an RC pickup. You put it up on Instagram. See if I can't see that. Oh, I forgot to thumbs up tank video. Darn, I'm gonna have to go back. So let's go on Instagram. That's not a pickup. That's a nice shot of your trail at the back.
Okay, I think that one, it looks like a power wagon.
Oh, I think it's that one right there with the grill with the sticker behind it saying peekaboo. He didn't put much on there.
Yeah. It looks like a D90 pickup truck. That's what I think.
Camel trophy colored.
Peekaboo. That's pretty much it. But he's been doing a lot of work on this course, which is kind of cool. Here, we'll give you a heart. RC Propaganda. Wow, dude. Looks nice. You're lucky. Trying to get a house right now for myself. Last big goal in life. Cool. And that was my shout out to Trail Crew RC. You're welcome. Dun, dun, dun. A pic of the course. Yeah, that's what I saw. I'm just reading up, catching up on the chat. Eric says he's been working on the rock garden. Cool. I so want to do a rock garden with a trail and have like a fountain going through it with rocks and all that. And like you can take your truck, go on it, take some pictures. That'd be cool.
Make it look like a babbling brook.
Yep. Bucks RC, you're just in time almost to say goodbye. That's cool. And Bucks RC started his own video chat lately. So I think he chose Sunday, I think. Why don't you put it in the comments there when your show is on your YouTube channel? I know he was looking for a date. If you want, you can have Wednesdays. Nobody was doing it on Wednesday. I almost commented that on your post the other day. That's the reason I'm doing Wednesdays. So Bucks RC World is doing. No, it's not Bucks RC World. It's darn Earl RC that's doing a new show, an RC show. Sorry, wrong guy. Darn, I'm getting old, forgetting things and screwing up.
It's senility.
Yep, that's it.
As I say, the youth is wasted on the young. So giving it to people who like us who've had the life.
Brandon says he's going to be battling insurance company. It's a battle I don't want to start with the insurance company. You can take so long. If I have time, I will. I know it's flying the kite right now, and there's another thing. I started watching the video, but I had to stop. My son needed help with his homework. But I will look at the rest of the online G6 challenges that they're doing. So I'll probably give it a try.
See what's left of the year.
Brad, go to find Recon G6. There's a new YouTube channel called Recon G6. and you'll see they started doing some videos, and it shows you different challenges that you can actually do. It's kind of cool. The one I quickly saw is flying a kite, but I didn't watch the second one. I know there's 2 things to do. So it's kind of cool.
Is that an RC channel? We fly a kite.
Yes, it's an RC channel, the Recon G6.
No, talking about the one about the kite.
Oh, you can fly any size of kite that you want.
There we go. Got the wheelie bar right there. We can hook a kite to it. See if I can get it in the air.
Yep.
It'll start doing a wheelie and then it'll just fly off the track.
No, just be like popping the parachutes.
There we go. I got it. Week 1 instructional video. So there he is. He's actually showing people, showing the rig, and he says, explain to me what your rig is and what your truck is and the things you've done to it, just like you would at the G6. So I did mute it.
He lives on the West Coast.
And see, he said he's talking about this kite here that he got this at the dollar store and how to tie it. He's using a carabiner. So simple, get this at the dollar store and fly a kite.
Yeah, using the vehicle.
Of course.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully the kite won't get so much air that it'll actually pull it off the ground.
And this week, there is a sponsor. You can actually win some stuff. And then he's got some videos here how to make your own kite if you don't want to buy one. So it's kind of cool. There's a lot of things, but it's here. I'll put the link in the chat so people don't have to find it. But it's really neat and interesting. The more people join in, the more fun we're all gonna have. So I'm gonna finish watching this either tonight or tomorrow, and I'll show my son, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe I can fly a kite. I'm old enough. I should be able to fly a kite.
Go fly a kite.
Yeah, my wife might tell me, go fly a kite. Brad just did.
I was going to say, my wife tells me that all the time.
Go out and fly a kite.
I'll fly a kite, you go jump in the water.
How long can you tread water? Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, 7 minutes, 11. See, usually I finish my live at 11:30, and Tony is good for that he usually goes live right after I do. So he is actually live right now, doing a live Axial Bomber 2 unboxing. So we're going to say bye to everybody, and we're going to go watch that. And we can all say we came from the Tank RC channel because I'm sending everybody over there. So let's crash his live and say, finish the Tank RC's video, give him a thumbs up. We're here to give you a thumbs up. So Brad, why don't you say bye?
Thanks for having it tonight. Goodbye, everybody.
That's it. Thank you very much. John?
Thanks for having us. See you everybody later. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Or good days.
Thank you. So thanks, guys. It was a blast today. I had a lot of fun with Aaron, and I had a lot of fun with you this afternoon. And we'll see you tomorrow night on the regular time for RC Talk. So we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.